Y'all ever get annoyed with the people that check your receipt at the door before you leave the store? So it doesn't really happen that often in the US. Typically, it only happens at like Walmart. But in Jamaica, it happens at most of the stores that you go to. Like if you go to the supermarket or you go to the hardware store or any of those types of places where you pay at one counter and you got to walk out the door, they check your receipt again. Yes, they go through all the stuff and tick things off and sign off on it and give you your receipt back. And for me, somebody that's lived overseas for most of my adult life, coming back to Jamaica, that was something that I had to adjust to. And it was kind of annoying at first. Like, oh my God, like, why do I have to keep going through this? This is so stupid. This process is dumb. Like, why do I have to do this? So, of course, today I went to PriceSmart and I did a lot of grocery shopping because I hadn't been in a while. So I got about 2 months worth of stuff, right? So my cart's pretty full. And we stopped to get something from the little restaurant in there. And I guess I just folded up my receipt and stuffed it in my bag and forgot that I put it there. So I didn't know where my receipt was when it was time to leave. So I'm like, here we go with this stupid process and I can't find my receipt. So I ended up finding it, thank goodness. And I started heading towards the door. I get there, I give the girl my receipt, and she starts going through, she's checking everything that's on there, and I'm standing here like, do we have to go through every single thing on this receipt and count everything in my cart? Like, in my mind, I'm like talking so much about this girl in my head, and I'm just like, hurry up. Like, what? Like, by now the line's long. Like, people are backing up behind me, the other lane is backed up too, and I'm just like, why are we even going through this? And then she says to me, how many pineapple did you buy? I said 2. So she said, okay. She goes back through the cart again. She looks and there's 2 in there. And she was like, well, she charged you for 3 pineapples. So she overcharged you. Yep. At this point, I feel so horrible inside because I literally just sat here and watched this girl and was saying all sorts of things to myself in my head about how stupid this process is, only for me to eat my words seconds later. Because here I was talking crap about her, and here she was looking at my receipt and counting all the things on there, only to let me know that I got overcharged. My receipt has 3 pineapple on there, and I only have 2 in my cart. So, moral of the story is, be nice to the people that check your receipt at the door, because yes, they're checking it so that people aren't taking stuff out the store that they shouldn't be, but they're also checking the receipt for you. Because if it wasn't for her checking and noticing that I was charged for 3 pineapples when I only had 2, I would have walked out of that store and spent an extra $1,799 on a bag of frozen pineapple for my smoothie. Okay? So, let's be nice. I know I'm probably not the only person that thinks that and feels that. So, for anyone out there that has ever had the same thoughts as me and wonder sometimes why these people just be holding the line up, it's not just for them. It's also for you. So, that's my moral of the story for the day. I ate my words today, and from now on, I will happily give them my receipt. Have a good night, y'all. Oh, and shout out to the lady that was working the door at the PriceSmart with the pineapple today. Thank you. You did your thing. I appreciate you.